Film is a marketing innovation. Market research has shown us that point-and-shoot amateur photographers are the fastest growing segment of the conventional film market. One film is designed to appeal to that segment. Polaroid's conventional film is already a success in Spain and Portugal, where it has captured a 5% share of the 35mm film market. Polaroid's powerful worldwide consumer franchise is another important part of our new marketing picture. Adding to its already strong international presence, Polaroid is moving swiftly into the great new emerging markets, Russia, China, and India. The groundwork has been painstakingly laid in negotiations with all three of these countries. Polaroid has just signed a joint venture agreement in Russia and expects to announce agreements in China and India shortly. In addition to new marketing strategies, we have a new product development strategy as well. Polaroid's product development process now begins in the marketplace as well as in the laboratory. It begins with an analysis of business sectors, the identification of a need or an opportunity, then the application of research, engineering, and systems development to that problem. The Helios project is a dramatic example. The medical community wants and needs a high-resolution electronic imaging system to produce large format images of archival stability. The Helios system, which delivers laser-driven, non-silver images of ultra-high resolution, is literally just what the doctor ordered. In 1990, a development team will deliver a new silver halide instant film, Hybrid 4, which will dramatically advance instant imaging quality. A new camera, given the code name Joshua, will expand the envelope of instant photographic systems. Joshua will surprise the marketplace, create a new generation of amateur users of instant photography. Just over the horizon lies a new world of imaging. It has many dimensions. It has many names. Electronic imaging, electronic photography, still video. Think of it by yet another name, two-step photography. In this new Polaroid world to come, you will be able to capture the image and store it. In the important second step, you will be able to view the image and change it, improve colors, change the cropping, enlarge or reduce, all electronically until the image perfectly suits your needs, and then print it instantly. Polaroid is developing a new generation of imaging devices and printers. Polaroid is and will continue to be a leader in this new world of imaging and image control. Polaroid's leadership is built on our ability to combine electronic hardware with chemically created media. A new generation of Polaroid printers will become as universal as Polaroid instant cameras. These new printers will combine with a variety of instant print media. New silver halide-based films, new non-silver films designed for specific uses, applications, and markets. The picture is indeed changing at Polaroid. This is a new Polaroid. Polaroid's new strategic direction combines an intimate understanding of its marketplace with the practical application of brilliant research ideas. The result is a new generation of products in many fields, including our traditional field of amateur photography. The first of these new products are just appearing. Helios, the CCD still video system, the ID 2000, new print engines. Others are just around the corner. The picture is changing. A new image of Polaroid is developing before your eyes, in the light reflecting the future.
Another area of major change for Polaroid is our manufacturing organization. Today, companies the world over are addressing the issue of getting quality products from the design phase into the hands of the marketing organization faster than ever before. To do this, we must design products for quality, design products for manufacturability, and revamp our plants for manufacturing excellence. It is this last requirement that Joe Oldfield, our Vice President of Manufacturing, is here to speak to.
Thank you, Mac. Good afternoon. I'm happy to be here today to speak on behalf of Polaroid's manufacturing membership. Dramatic changes have occurred in manufacturing. Today, we are producing more product than last year with 1,400 fewer people. Instead of our historical 5% gains in labor productivity each year, our goal for 1989 is 20%. Our plan is to achieve more than $40 million in cost savings this year, and we're well on our way to meeting that objective. We discovered, like so many other companies around the world, that there's no magic bullet when it comes to increasing productivity. You cannot plug in excellence. We have been able to achieve dramatic increases in productivity instead with a broad program, concentrating on 3 specific areas: focusing on results, the creation of a team culture, and state-of-the-art operational tools. First, let's look at focusing on results. This area was broken into 2 parts: the utilization of plant or physical resources and organizational structure. As an example of utilization of resources, we decided that the U.S. camera operation in Norwood, Massachusetts would concentrate on inception manufacturing. Once manufacturing procedures were clearly worked out, our Scottish plant at the Vale of Leven would take over steady stream production. This clarified priorities, focused our objectives, and allowed both plants to plan and operate more efficiently. In terms of organizational structure, the pattern of American manufacturing management has historically been one of control from the top down. Problems were solved at the top, and employees were simply told what to do. A new pattern of manufacturing management, and the one we are applying at Polaroid, is one of focusing on results. Specific line objectives are passed down to appropriate levels in the organization. Instead of an employee saying, "My job is to attach Spectra camera housings," he or she might say, "Our job is to deliver 500 completed Spectra cameras each day, defect-free." A new organization that responds from the bottom up as well as the top down is created. Which brings us to our second point, the creation of a team culture. The overall manufacturing operation has been decentralized, and a structure of peers is emerging. Many organization charts now look more like concentric circles or spheres. We're evolving to the team as the basic unit of organization. We have teams who have no supervisors, team leaders who call themselves coaches, and even a plant with no plant manager. And we're making more products with less people than ever before, which brings us to our third point. Implementing state-of-the-art tools is our third major area of emphasis. Because teams are now sharing the responsibility for production, they have to share each other's skills. As a result, extensive cross-training is taking place, including important training in social interaction and decision-making. We have also studied and will continue to study and apply new developments in the manufacturing sciences, concentrating on those that support our efforts in 4 specific areas: work structure, quality, materials, and maintenance. But there are better people than myself to tell you about the results our programs have achieved. There are employees from around the world.
The new structure is really very radical in that it's an empowering of each and every individual in the organization. And what that means is that people on the floor, supervisors, team coordinators now have a lot more responsibility, a lot more authority to achieve the results that they need.
We want to produce better quality so that we could sell more and make the company more money.
Teamwork, and whatever form that teamwork might take throughout the corporation, is going to build on the basic value structure that's been developed by Polaroid over the years and better position us for the future.
About 2 years ago, W3 started the process of job redesign. We went through a lot of analysis work. We then selected a redesign team which started the process of designing the new jobs in the plant. That happened about a year ago. We have then taken some members from that redesign team and converted them into what we call the implementation team. That process is starting today, and we are moving forward from the design point into implementation now.
One of the things I'm looking forward to when the teams are selected, and based on my experience with the design team, is the total control the team will have from the beginning of the product, the inception of the product, through the customer satisfaction. I think when you've got total control over a product, you feel a lot more ownership toward that product.
Implementing job redesign in W3 is going to take a 3 to 5 year period, but at the end of that period of time, we anticipate seeing a minimum of $3 million in cost savings in the plant per year due to job redesign.
El trabajo en equipo tiene ventajas y logros. Las ventajas es que todos nosotros operamos las máquinas para que así si llegamos a tener algún problema o a que llega a faltar alguna persona, uno tiene la flexibilidad para ayudar a ese compañero.
We produce about 60 million film packs a year. We employ here about 900 people. In a conviction that the quality of a product starts with the quality of an organization, we introduce here a change process top-down that is focusing on the customer, on quality and on result. In close cooperation with the employees committee, we introduced the team concept on the factory floor, and we managed to increase the productivity by 10%, and personally I feel very good about that.
In our film assembly plant, we chose to drive quality as a prime manufacturing strategy. The method that we used to implement this was to put statistical process control in our process.
The statistical process control program that we have here in this plant has evolved to the point where it's not simply a process control program anymore. It's a management program, and it's used to drive many functions in the plant. One key function in that is maintenance.